Kuba, say something.
Say something.
Okay, so everyone ready?
I am Kuba. I am programmed to have human-like emotions.
The Inquizition. Hello, and welcome to The Inquizition, a quiz podcast for general knowledge and trivia lovers everywhere. I'm your host, Luke Ryan. Each episode, our players battle out over 5 rounds to see who can say they are the masters of The Inquizition. Let's meet our players for today. On Team 1, we have returning players, Sean and James. Sean and James, how are you guys?
Very good. Damn good, Luke.
Okay, great to have you here. And on Team 2, more returning players in the form of Kuba and Debbie. Welcome back, Kuba and Debbie.
Hello. Thank you.
And Kuba is still unbeaten. This is the penultimate episode of this season. This is episode 16. So let's see how Kuba fares between this episode and the next. Can he go all of season 1 unbeaten? So we have team 1 and we have team 2. We'll start with round 1, which is called back and forth. Each team gets 5 individual but related questions on a variety of different subjects. 2 points for a correct answer, minus 2 points for a wrong answer, but they can pass it over to the other team who has an opportunity to answer for 1 risk-free point. Everyone ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Round 1, question 1 to team 1. Which is further north? Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, or Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland? You can confer which is further north. Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, or Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland?
Nuuk is pretty far north.
But it's on the southern coast of Greenland. It's the only inhabitable part of Greenland. Because Greenland is weirdly close to the US, and Nuuk being like here. But then Reykjavik is South Iceland. Shit.
Because I think like Reykjavik in the summer can be warmish.
I don't know about Nuuk summers though.
Well, I've never been to Nuuk.
You might
in
be
the
just
summer.
on the beach in a Nuuk summer for like 3 days. I don't know why. I'm feeling like a little Nuuk. I'm really unsure.
The problem is if we pass it, we know that Kuba's going to get it right.
And it's between two.
You know, Kuba doesn't...
I don't know every nook and cranny of the world.
Oh.
And also, I don't believe you.
But then again, you know what? Nuuk is actually not at the southernmost point of Greenland, weirdly.
Greenland's pretty far north. I would go with
Let's
Nuuk.
ride.
Yep, let's do it.
You're going Nuuk?
Yep.
You are correct. 2 points.
Yeah.
Nuuk is further north. Okay, team 2. Which is further north? Oslo, the capital of Norway, or Tórshavn, the capital of the Faroe Islands? Which is further north? Oslo, capital of Norway, or Tórshavn, capital of Faroe Islands?
The Faroe Islands.
You want to
Yes.
say that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Like they're kind of... Yeah, I think so. Let's go Tórshavn.
Going Tórshavn?
Yeah.
And you are correct. 2 points. So
Oh, damn,
2 on
Debbie.
the board.
I didn't think so.
Team 1, question 2. Which electronic band's 1997 debut album is called Homework? Which electronic band's 97 debut album is called Homework?
I'm pretty sure that's Daft Punk.
Final answer?
Yep.
Okay, you are correct. It is Daft Punk.
This is our
Daft
good
Punk.
team. It was like 97 electronics music. I was 11 and listening to Bone Thugs and Biggie.
And MC Hammer.
A little bit. You had to. You couldn't escape it.
Vanilla Ice.
No, not voluntarily.
Okay, team 2. Which trip hop band's 1994 debut album is called Dummy? Which trip hop band's
Then it should be missing.
1994 debut album is called Dummy?
Portishead.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Portishead.
Portishead, you are correct. It is Portishead.
Because I was thinking, what
Two.
the hell is a trip hop?
Kraken.
Trip up.
Is Jamiroquai trip hop?
Sean, we listen to Portishead in the car on the way to work sometimes.
No, but I don't know. The
Right,
genres
next-
blend together.
Right, Thursday morning we're listening to Dummy on the way to work, and on the way home we're listening to their second album, which is amazing.
Oh.
Team 1, question 3. Who wrote the novel Frankenstein?
Can I take this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley.
Correct, 2 points. It is Mary Shelley. And team 2, who wrote the novel Dracula?
Bram Stoker.
It is Bram Stoker. 2 points there to you guys as well. Question 4, team 1. Ukko, 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 the god of sky and thunder, comes from the mythology of which country?
Akko.
Ukko, UKKO, the god of sky and thunder, comes from the mythology of which country?
Well, I'm guessing it's not Scandinavian because that would be Thor, right? God of
It doesn't
thunder.
sound like it, but like, damn, it's not like Mesopotamian stuff because I teach that. I think I would have heard about an Ukko and your Sumerians and your Assyrians and such.
What about one of these Aztec gods or Olmec or something?
Ukko doesn't really track with the linguistic stuff of like Latin American, like, but I
Well,
don't know.
I know, like double K, like that sounds Finnish. Like Finland has a lot of these double Ks,
True,
but I don't know if
true.
Finland has their own like
They must
system
have
of
their own
gods.
Vikingish shit back in
Finland.
the day. There were people there. Their language is like only loosely related to Hungarian and nothing else, so they definitely got their own shit going on.
Do you think Luke's gonna ask a question about Finnish gods though?
I mean, why the fuck not at this point? I mean, you know, like, why wouldn't they be? This is the 16th episode.
He's running out of
You
gods to
guys
talk
are all the
about.
normal gods already.
Okay, guys, we're going to have to push you for an answer, or else if you want to pass it.
I'm down to go for it, but
Do you want
down
to?
to
We're risking 2 points.
Feel like a pass?
I feel like a pass. I
Passer.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to pass it?
We're gonna
Yeah.
pass it.
Okay, team 2, you can answer for 1 risk-free point.
Should we go with what they said?
Yeah.
We should have thought more
Definitely
quiet.
should.
Yeah.
We were thinking for the production value.
Let's go Finland.
Finland.
And you are correct.
Son of a bitch! You're right with your double K's, James.
Your logic was sound, James. Thank you.
Why did we think out loud?
You did all the thinking for me.
Should we not have inner monologues? Can we not whisper,
Yeah.
James? What is wrong with us?
But also, technically, you were correct in saying it's not Scandinavia.
True.
Yeah.
So there is that.
And so Finland has its own set of gods.
Yep, and it's called Ukko, this one.
The god of sauna and suicide is called Tucka.
Tune in for season 2 for more on Finnish gods in the Inquisition. Okay, team 2, question 4 to you. The salmon of knowledge features in the mythology of which country? The salmon of knowledge features in the mythology of which country?
Like the fish, salmon.
Yes, like Mossos, salmon. The salmon of knowledge features in the mythology of which country?
I'm trying to think which countries are known for their salmon.
I would say it's gonna be northern as well.
Norwegian salmon.
Yeah.
No, but we ever had Puerto Rican salmon?
Good, but it could be like like Russia or any of the post-Soviet countries. Could be even like in Asia. Could be friggin' Japan.
Okay.
Salmon move.
Okay, but yeah, like Asian
Take a
countries
leap
are
of
big
faith.
into their fish. Like, isn't
Asia are
there
big to their fish.
no? Isn't there like a lot of mythology around fish in like Japan and
Really swimming
Asian
upstream on
countries.
this
I
one.
don't know. Then they would eat their gods.
Maybe we should scale it back.
I don't eat them, but I mean.
Are you ready to finish this?
I think I'm happy to pass it just to hear them discuss it.
Yeah, good point.
Okay,
Let's pass.
we're going to pass it over.
Yeah, sure.
So guys, what do you think?
Honestly, feeling as good about this as anything else.
You can be loud now, but
Yeah, so
The thing is-
Sean has written Ireland, and I'd like to hear your logic for this.
So, I've read some Celtic stuff, like about like, you know, pre-Christian religion, and there are things about like, you know, animist things, you know, really into like the power of the wind and certain hills and locations and different animals having symbolic meanings. And there are salmon in the rivers of Ireland. Yeah, absolutely. A lot fewer than there used to be, but like Irish salmon's a thing. But I don't know.
Guys, I'm going to have to push you for an answer. It is risk-free.
Yeah, but I like your logic, Sean. Let's go for Ireland.
I want it to be true.
Yeah, go for it.
You know for Ireland? Salmon is a thing in Ireland, it's a delicious thing, and it is correct.
Yeah.
The salmon of knowledge features in the mythology of Ireland. So it's still all square
Stuck
after
in
that
there
switching
somewhere.
Passover. We got on to the final question. This is a little bit of fun. For each of these 2 questions, you have 10 seconds to answer. Don't take the question literally. So team 1, what is the best smelling city in Germany?
Cologne.
Correct, 2 points. And team 2, what is the most pleasant city in France?
Nice.
It is Nice or Nice, and that brings us to the end of round 1. And so at the end of round 1, Team 1 have picked up 9 points and Team 2 have picked up 9 points. So it's all square going into round 2.
Yeah.
And so we move on to round 2, which is called same as, same as. The teams get the same 5 questions. They write the answers down. If they are both correct, they get 1 point each. If only one team is correct, they get 2 points. So question 1, there are 2 separate parts to this and points for each part. For points each, give me the name of the artist for the best-selling album of the 21st century female solo, best-selling album of the 21st century male solo.
The artist.
The artist name. These are solo artists, so female solo and male solo artists of the best-selling albums respectively for the 21st century.
I think these are very good.
But
I
no,
think.
probably more.
Isn't he more mainstream than me?
Yeah, I'd go with this.
She
that
started
one.
sooner.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
just one album.
More albums.
Not the best selling
be
artist.
albums, it's like
started.
The artist
No,
is
it's a
the
single
best-selling-
album.
best-selling
Yeah,
album.
Yeah, best-selling album.
Oh, so you said total or best sold single album?
Yeah. Okay, question 2. Which car manufacturer makes the Qashqai? Which car manufacturer makes the Qashqai? Qashqai.
It's a Central Asian reference.
Because of that.
Yeah, no, it's got to be. It's
The
a
famous
Central-
Kyrgyzstan car manufacturer.
Dishko. Best car in all of Kyrgyzstan.
Of course, we welcome our listeners from Kyrgyzstan.
What's up, Kyrgyz?
Okay, question 3. In the English language, which verb is the most commonly used verb? What is the most commonly used verb in the English language?
Alright.
Yeah, no, let's stick with that one.
Okay, question 4. In the Olympics in gymnastics, Nadia Comaneci was the first ever gymnast to score a perfect score. What country was she representing? In the Olympics in gymnastics, Nadia Comaneci was the first gymnast to ever score a perfect score. What country was she representing? Okay, and question 5, the last question of the round. For what film did Steven Spielberg receive his first Academy Award for Best Director? For what film did Steven Spielberg receive his first Academy Award for Best Director?
If I remember,
I think
he
so.
was always like a very popular director, but he didn't necessarily win awards for
Yeah,
the kind of
that's
film he won
that's
awards.
good. I think
For
it's-
this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you on this one. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the answers. So we'll start Team 1. Which female solo artist had the best-selling album for a female solo artist of the 21st century, you said?
Beyonce.
And Team 2, you said?
Beyonce.
No, it was Adele.
Shit! That's why in the end I put that through the arrow, so you might have been a dog, god damn it.
Okay, Team 2, same question for male solo artist. You said
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran, and you guys
Ed
Team
Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
No, Eminem.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
He's
Wow.
got a
You guys think alike, eh, guys?
bigger global reach than Ed Sheeran, I'd imagine.
True.
Yeah. Okay, Team 1, car manufacturer of the Qashqai. You said,
Nissan.
and you
I
said.
can't believe you got it. That's so annoying.
Is that correct?
It is Nissan.
It is Nissan, yeah.
I don't know why I felt it. I
Point.
felt it in my soul. I wrote it instantly, and I had no idea why.
Like, to me, it sounded like a Chinese name, but I couldn't think of any
But doesn't
Chinese
it
car
flow though?
manufacturers.
Nissan Qashqai.
Oh yeah.
Okay, question 3, Team 1, Team 2, most common verb in the English language, you said?
B.
And you, Team 1?
B.
B, it is. We'll let that one be with a point and a point. It is
Bees
B.
like that.
Team 1, Nadia Comaneci represented which country with her perfect 10?
Shouts out to Ceausescu's Romania.
Okay, we're so alienating everyone in this episode. You guys said
Yeah.
you get a point and a point as well. And Team
It wasn't
2,
today's Romania.
Team 2, Steven Spielberg received his first Academy Award for Best Director for which film?
E.T.
And Team 1, you said?
Schindler's List.
It is Schindler's
Oh,
List.
yes, remember you had any teachers with Schindler's List down.
And so at the end of round number 2, Team 1 picked up 5 points, bringing them up to 14. Team 2 picked up 3, bringing them up to 12. So 2 points in it, but plenty of points to play for. Okay, we move on to round number 3, which is called Close Enough. The teams get 5 questions where they're not expected to know the answers, but the team with the closest answer gets 2 points. If both teams have the same answer, they both get 2 points, and there is a bonus third point if either or both teams are bang on the money. So here's one, especially for Kuba and James. Question number 1. In what year was the music artist Nicki Minaj born? In what year was the music artist Nicki Minaj born?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I was
fine.
thinking later, but I think I'm going with that.
When did she first appear?
That's okay.
It's a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2 has 2 parts. It relates to golf and it relates to par 3 holes in golf. So generally, what is the maximum length in meters for a par 3 hole for men and for a par 3 hole for women?
Well, he knows it in his feet,
Maybe
which is a great
somewhere
start.
in this ballpark, I think.
Right? So I was thinking something
It's
like
not
this.
called a ballpark, it's a fairway.
It's,
But
Okay, question 3, according to Google Maps, what is the drive time in hours from Cairo to Cape Town? What is the drive time in hours from Cairo to Cape Town?
does it include a stay in the hospital?
No, you got a free run at it. Drive time in hours. Based on a recent episode for Kuba, that would be about 25,000 kilometers. Okay, question 4. The first iPhone, a 4 gigabyte model, went on sale in June 2007 for how much in US dollars in the US? And that's with a 2-year contract. The first iPhone, a 4 gigabyte model, went on sale in June 2007 for how much in US dollars? That's with a 2-year contract.
Really? Okay.
maybe.
That is the very first one. This is
Okay.
like,
Alright.
could be 10,000 more.
Let's go with that one.
And finally on to question 5, the last question of the round. In KFC chicken, a blend of how many herbs and spices disguise the taste of the chicken?
Pretty sure.
In KFC chicken, a blend of how many herbs and spices disguise the taste of the chicken?
I
Not
feel like
enough.
I've heard them.
It's one of those where like it came to mind. I don't know.
It's not this.
Or is it?
Okay, so let's get to the answers to round number 3. Team number 2, Nicki Minaj was born what year, you said?
1984.
And team 1, you said?
1989.
And the correct answer is 1982.
I never would have guessed that.
So points go to team number 2 there. Team number 1, in golf generally what is the maximum length in meters for a par 3 hole for men, you said?
210.
You said 210. Team number 2, you said?
180.
It is 230, so 2 points to team number 2 there. And 2 points to team number 1 there. Team number 2, what is generally the max length in meters for a par 3 hole for women, you said?
120.
And team 1, you said?
180.
It's 190. Oh, so
It's so good that the golf question was double points.
it was. Okay. But question 3 is about Cape Town is in it, and Debbie is from South Africa. So team number 2, the drive time in hours from Cairo to Cape Town, you said?
189 hours.
189, you guys said?
96.
It's 163. 2 points to team number 2. Okay, question number 4, team 1. How much for the first 4 gigabyte model of the iPhone went on sale in June 2007 with a 2-year contract, you said in dollars?
$499.
$499, and you guys said?
1,299.
It was $499. Bang on the money. And team number 2, the last question in KFC, a blend of how many herbs, as Sean would say, or herbs as normal people would say, spices disguise the taste of their chicken. You said?
21.
21, and you guys said?
Oh,
Team
shit.
1?
You're right, 11.
It is 11.
Oh, dude! I gotta trust my feelings.
And so at the end of round number 3, team 1 picked up 10 points, bringing them up to 24. Team 2 picked up 4 points, bringing them up to 16, but still plenty of points to play for. Okay, we move on to round number 4, which is called Brainstorm. The teams will be given a question with multiple answers. They have 90 seconds to write down as many of the answers. This is a little bit different as they'll be ranking a set of answers. If they both get the same answer correct, they'll get 1 point. If they're the only team to get it correct, they will get 2 points, okay? Normally it's only the specified number of answers, but you will have the answers which I've given you on a piece of paper, which you can turn over in a minute. So, on each of your pieces of paper, and I will tell you when to turn them over, you have a list of television shows. And you need to rank them by the number of episodes broadcast of that show from the highest down to the lowest. So 1 would be the highest, 10 would be the lowest. Not the number of episodes, just the ranking of the episodes. Everyone ready? So your TV shows that you will be ranking in alphabetical order are Beverly Hills 90210, Breaking Bad, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Game of Thrones, Lost, Mad Men, Orange is the New Black, Peep Show, Sopranos, and The Crown. You need to put them in order of highest number of episodes to lowest number of episodes. Everyone ready? So 90 seconds and go. So again, the TV shows Beverly Hills 90210, Breaking Bad, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Game of Thrones, Lost, Mad Men, Orange is the New Black, Peep Show, Sopranos, and The Crown. Rank them from highest number of episodes to lowest number of episodes.
So while they are writing their answers down, just a quick message to say thank you for listening. We are all big fans of quizzing, so it's great to do something we love. We hope you're enjoying the podcast. The Inquizition is released every 2 weeks, so please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts from. Leave a review, 5 stars I hope. If you would like to get in touch, you can find the Inquizition podcast on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, or you can email us at inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's Inquisition with a Z. Okay, let's get back to the show.
Okay, 10 seconds guys, 10 seconds.
This one.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we all have our answers?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll start from highest down to lowest. So team number 1, what did you have for your highest, you said?
Lost.
And team 2, you said?
Beverly Hills.
It is Beverly Hills.
Points.
2 points to
points.
team 2. Team 2, what did you say for number 2?
Buffy.
And team 1, you said?
Beverly Hills.
It's Buffy.
Damn it, we had it in 2, we moved it to fucking 3.
Hey, there's
Team
still
number 1, for number 3, you said?
What did we end up saying? Is it this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
And you guys, team 2 said?
Lost.
Correct. Lost.
Shit.
Team number 2 for number 4, you said?
Mad Men.
And team 1, you said?
I guess that was
Well,
supposed to
it's
be...
going to be wrong. It's
That was supposed to be that one.
What do you have as number 4?
Because this
Well,
is the
No,
one-
come on, you gotta call now. Do you have it written down?
I mean,
No, but like we like have the arrow. It's one of the 4, so it's going to be wrong. Whichever.
well,
one it
so
is.
I guess we'll have to say
It's going to be
Beverly
Lost,
Hills,
Game
right?
of Thrones, Buffy, or.
But you should have 4 marked in beside it. You need to have these
Yeah, I
two marked.
might have arrows and shit moving around.
So what did you have for number 4?
Beverly Hills. I think I misread the other one. Yeah,
Okay,
Beverly Hills.
it is Mad Men. Correct. Team number 1 for number 5 you had,
Mad Men. Yeah.
and team 2 you had,
Orange is the New Black.
and it is Orange is the New Black. I'm not kidding you. I'll show you the numbers afterwards. So just to clarify, as a recap, Beverly Hills 90210 is 296, Buffy is 144, Lost 121, Mad Men 92, Orange is the New Black 91. Team number 2 for number 6 you said,
Sopranos.
and team 1 you said,
Breaking Bad.
it's Sopranos with 86 episodes. Team number 1 for number 7 you said,
Sopranos.
and team 2 you said,
Game of Thrones.
with 73 episodes, it's Game of Thrones.
Jesus Christ.
Team number 2 for number 8 you said,
Breaking Bad.
and you guys, team number 1 said,
Orange is the New Black.
with 62 episodes, it's Breaking Bad.
God damn it.
Team number 1 for number 9 you said,
Peep Show.
and you guys said,
Peep Show.
point and a point.
Oh, we got
wonderful.
one.
And for number 10,
I
team
guess
2
two.
you said,
The Crown.
and team 1 you said, a point and a point. And so at the end of that game-changing round, team 1 picked up 2 points to bring them up to 26. Team 2 picked up 18 to bring them up to 34. And so we move on to round number 5, which is called Grab the Fruit. The teams are given 11 questions. They each will choose the fruit in a moment. They shout out the name of their fruit, and the first team to shout out will have the chance to answer. If they're wrong, it'll be passed back and forth till we get a correct answer. Maximum about 3 answers. So team number 1, what fruit have you chosen?
Plum.
And team number 2, which fruit have you chosen?
Peach.
Okay, so there'll be no negative or minus points or anything on this. Just 2 points for correct answer. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so question number 1, which European beer has used the advertising slogan reassuringly expensive?
Peach.
Plum.
Peach?
Too
Too slow. Plum?
Stella Artois.
Correct, 2 points. Question number 2.
Sorry.
The Ganges River flows through India and which other country?
Plum.
Plum.
Bangladesh.
Correct, 2 points. Question number 3. What is the name of the British TV show where you watch groups of people watching and reacting to other television shows? What is the name of the British TV show where you watch groups of people watching and reacting to other television shows? No ideas on that?
Nope.
You're not missing anything. It's called Gogglebox. It's rubbish. Okay, question number 4, and there are 3 parts to this. We'll do each part separately. Which countries do these fighting styles originate from? So number 1, Taekwondo.
Plum.
Peach.
Plum.
Korea.
It is Korea, 2 points. Second one, Caipira.
Peach.
Plum.
Peach.
Brazil.
It is from Brazil. The third one, Krav Maga.
Plum.
Peach.
Plum.
Israel.
It is from Israel. Question number 5. If a tailor asks a man which way does he dress, what is he referring
Peach.
to? Yes, Peach?
Which side of the pants he puts his penis in?
Yes, it is the side of the penis. Well done. Question number 6. The top 5 largest wilderness areas in the USA are in which state?
Plum.
Plum.
California.
No, team 2. You're free to answer.
Wyoming.
No, not Wyoming, team 1.
Well, James, I have a feeling it's Alaska, but I know you're always going on about the size of Utah wildernesses.
There's a vast wilderness in Utah. I'm not sure if you've
Are you guys going to have to push your answer or going to pass it back across?
Utah.
Utah, no, you're not correct. Team
Alaska.
2. It is Alaska.
James and your predilection for Utah wilderness size.
Question number 7. Which land animal produces the largest egg?
Peach.
Team 2.
Ostrich.
It is an ostrich, well done. Question number 8. Which well-known blues guitarist named his favourite guitar Lucille?
Peach.
Team number 2.
Elvis.
No. Team
Plum.
number 1. Plum. Team number 1.
Frank Sinatra.
No, it wasn't Frank Sinatra. Team number 2. You're free to guess.
BB King.
It was BB
Wow,
King. 2 points to you guys. Question number 9. Spencer Tracy and which other actor have won consecutive Best Actor Oscars?
Plum.
Plum.
Tom Hanks.
It is Tom Hanks. 2 points to team number 1. Question number 10. What is the second largest sandy desert in the world?
Peach.
Plum.
Gobi.
No. Plum.
The Great Sandy Desert.
No. What is the second
Kalahari?
largest- Again?
Kalahari.
No. What is the second largest sandy desert in the world? What's the name of it? Team number 1, you're free to answer for a moment or else I'll open it back up again. Okay, 5 seconds to open it back up to both teams. 4, 3. Okay, open to both teams.
Namib.
No, back to team 1. Okay, do so everyone. The Arabian Desert. And question number 11, last question of the round and of the quiz. Nicki Minaj was born in what year?
Peach.
Peach.
1982.
1980. Okay, it was a bit of a roller coaster episode. It was a lot of fun as well. It was swinging either way throughout the episode, but at the end of round number 5, Team 1, James and Sean picked up 10 points, bringing them up to 36. But following on from a great round number 4, Debbie and Kuba picked up 12 points in round number 5, bringing them up to 46 and making them this episode's Masters of the Inquisition. Give a big hand to Debbie and Kuba. So Kuba and Debbie, fantastic stuff. Kuba remains as yet unbeaten on the Inquisition. We have one more episode of this season to go. James and Sean, a well hard fought episode there, and you pushed Kuba, I think, more. He was getting a bit worried, but thank you for that. It was a lot of fun. So Sean and James, thank you so much for taking part.
Thanks for
My
inviting us.
pleasure, my pleasure, thank you.
Debbie and Kuba, thanks for taking part, and once again, congratulations.
Thanks, Luke.
So we will be back in 2 weeks' time for the last episode of the Inquisition for season 1. So check that out. Thanks everyone for taking part. Take care and goodbye.
And as Kuba always says, Kosovo is Serbia.
Inquisition.
Hello, and welcome to the Inquisition, a quid pod. Fuck's sake.
It is a quid podcast.
Quid podcast. You get shot if you get the question wrong.
Squid podcast. Wonder how this ends. That's not a country.
But
What did you say then? That's
never mind.
It's
But
Would you say Kosovo? You know, a hard stance to take there, Kuba.
Tibet.
Whoa.
Palestine,
Kuba.
controversial.
Slovakia.
We're spilling into geopolitics, I see.
okay, well we can think out loud because
Yeah.
they did.
I think it's a rule now.
Yeah, okay, we have to think out loud.
Well,
I saw Luke smirk.
I smirk at a lot of things.
He did. He's a frequent smirker. So I mean,
doesn't necessarily.
Were they in any of the? Never mind.
What countries have salmon? Like Canada?
Canada's got salmon, but they're not old enough to have like a thing like that.
There's like
Oh no, the indigenous people that used to be
Canadians,
there.
yeah.
By the way, Canadians also did that shit. Just so everyone remembers, America's not the only dickheads. Canadians are just say sorry and everyone forgot about
There
it.
is a Canadian in the
But
room.
yeah, I know that's the only reason I'm saying.
And I mean in all English-speaking countries. In Ireland it would probably be fuck it. Or fuck off or some form of that.
I know a Chinese last name when I hear it.
Could it be Taiwan though?
No.
Like he said, China.
That might be Kuba's stance.
This podcast will be banned in so many places around the world.
Yeah, I can't remember now. I think it's actually on the statistics on Podbean. There's like one listener in Laos. There's one person who subscribes to this in Laos or Laos. Yeah.
And now you're laughing at him.
No, you're very welcome. Please keep subscribing. Spread it
Shouts out
around.
to BRTN. Shouts out to all them Laotians out there. You know.
Well, I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I thought that album sold a shitload.
Have you done a lot of agitating with Susan Boyle in your time?
Susan Boyle. Susan Boyle.
Apparently she's never been agitated.
Well, she hasn't met me yet.
And Debbie's going to shitify it. Let's shitify it.
I'm gonna shitify it.
You're going to break America.
I hope so. Step aside, Susan Boyle.
Susan, if you're listening, respect.
We'll call this episode the SUBO Comeback Tour.
She might like quizzes. You know what Susie's into.
She's Scottish.
Isn't she like mentally ill, by the way?
Oh, no.
No, I think they actually.
Yeah, I've heard her music. I think so.
No, I think the politically correct term is Scottish.
No,
No.
every number looks good.
No, either of
Have
those.
you
ones.
shitified? You haven't mentioned shitifying numbers.
Wish.
We're shitifying them.
I know, but you haven't. It's your thing now, Debbie. You're the
Shitify
shitifier.
the numbers.
And then Kuba just randomly calls out numbers like a senile old man.
25.
2, 3, 9. So, team number 2, Nicki Minaj was born in what year, you said?
1984.
And team 1, you said?
1982. Is that right?
No, you gotta say 1989 again.
Nice! Good thinking, James!
I couldn't resist.
It's on the record now.
Okay, so let's get to the answers to round number 3. Team number 2. Nicki Minaj was born in what year, you said?
What did we say, Debbie?
1984.
And team 1, you said?
1983.
Just say anything. You can say 1985, I don't care. As long as they get the point. And we still have to do the stupid episodes at the end.
I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What did you do at the weekend, James?
I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What did you do at the weekend, James?
I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What were you doing at the car wash, James?
I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What were you doing in the supermarket, James?
I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What were you doing in the washing machine, James?
I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What were you doing in IKEA, James?
I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What were you doing in Kyrgyzstan, James?
I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What were you doing in the Uber, James?
I was agitating for Susan Boyle. I was agitating for Susan Boyle.
What were you doing with the spatula, James?
I was agitating